Hello and welcome back to Slicing on the Dice. I had my 1 day vacation where I got to win again, back to losing. Let's get after it. You feeling good? I'm feeling great. Let's play some basic. Early Curse is good, Scoundrel, fine, Fighter good, Defender good. It was an okay start. I'm not thrilled about Prodigy. I think Prodigy's a little on the weak side. Mostly I'm looking at spell utility. Scorch is pretty useless, but it's a good curse. We gotta give it a spin. I believe. Let's go max mana down. We want things that impact our ability. Ideally, it's like we want minimal side changers, right? So we want things like rightmost blank because that's not going to make a huge difference overall. And then after that, we want things uh, like side changers that are more bad or side changers that are like, things like wanded, single uses, things like that. And then sticky, basically anything that affects our dice is tier 1. Tier 2 is like, or affects our mana in the same vein. And then after that, it's just like, I think it's enemy single side changers are good. But also things like affecting our dice rolling, like slippery dice is fine. Minus rerolls, probably not as good, but maybe still acceptable. And then in the end, it's like things that are always going to affect monsters, like monster HP. Things like that are what we are trying to avoid, I feel. Spiky monsters. You want minimal impact, or like, what you want is variance, really. I'm gonna take Courage Potion. What you want here is you want variance, because like lightning is always going to do something, slippery dice isn't always going to do something. Loot mode is about variance. That's what I can say. I understand it now. What we're looking for here is we're looking for things that might affect us but might not. I understand. We're looking for... There's a much easier way to say it. We're looking for things that are like X's, but we can always just roll good, or monster side, but they can always just roll bad. That's the idea. And mana is actually not that good in that sort of context, but the negative effect of -1 max mana is, or -2 max mana is not that high. I like ballet shoes, I think it's fine. Left sticky? Left sticky is probably fine. How many characters have a bad left side? Oh, none. Well, Prodigy does, actually. But I still think that that's fine. Soul Spells is no good because if we get like a setup here that's 30 or 40 mana creation through Spark or something like that, and then we can't burst it out, that's a run losing curse. That curse has, because if you're playing for variance, you're playing for high rolls as well, and if that curse is out there just ruining a big high roll, it makes the run worse. Therefore, oh, slippery dice, you got me. Pranked. Congratulations. I played myself. I pranked myself there. It's okay. But yeah, I'm back. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling good. 1 day vacation. I'm feeling excellent. Blessed ring, not bad. Add Slimelet. Always impacts us, but impacts us very slightly. However, I actually think that you could scoff at Add Slimelet. This curse is scary. This is a variance curse for sure. 2 X's, but 4 3s. But these 3s are going to kill people. No joke. Slimelet does go first though, so it's not as big of a deal, because like, I think it's fine. But this mode has gotten me to a place where I have to debate Add Slimelet, because archery training might just do nothing. There's a world where I just never see an archer. But it's interesting. I think that because the Slimelet has 2 X's, I will accept it. I also think that because the Slimelet has... He goes first, right? Because he goes first, I think it's a little better, because a lot of the time, but obviously not always, his attack is going to be meaningless, because he's just going to swing into nothing. I'm going to aim for Alpha. I think normal conventional wisdom is you kill Alpha last, but on a loot mode, I think you kill him first before the wolves stack up at your door. Could have done rolling this. Because the wolves are coming for you. I didn't quite get there. But we'll have only 1 wolf. If he just sits here and spits out wolves, your DPS might not keep up, is my concern. My main fear. XX. Hey. Nice. You'll notice, by the way, it's saying scoundrel can't be locked. That's an interaction between the sticky left and slippery dice, where with sticky left, if you have 3 dice already locked, it'll try to lock the 4th dice, but it won't be able to, the 4th die. Also unfortunate for Defender here. This guy's gonna leave too. Give it a sec. I can't actually remember what it's called. In Bliptra, got there. I think Silver Imp is okay here. You get Thimble. And if you get Thimble, then... That doesn't seem very good. You get like Thimble Borehide Bracers and maybe go Infinite? Doubt it. In Bliptra, there was a setup with... There was a setup with sticky dice plus something else. I can't quite remember. Give me a sec, I gotta think about it. Oh yeah, no, it is just that. When you have enough characters, the problem was that I would get the sticky dice, and then I would have a bunch of dice stick, and I'd be doing a reroll infinite, and then I would stop doing the reroll infinite to check if I had lethal, but by stopping doing the reroll infinite, it would actually, like, because of sticky, it would break the infinite, because I wouldn't be able to unlock the dice because they were stuck. But then I wouldn't be able to reroll because I couldn't roll as many dice as I had because of heavy dice. That's the combo. Not a slippery dice, but heavy dice was the problem. Because it was like you could only roll 1 die at a time. Or was it? It was one of them. And there was an interaction, basically. You'd have to go look at it because I'm not able to actually explain what happened because I don't remember. Because I've blocked everything from Bliptra out of my mind. But there was an interaction where basically you would just be unable to unlock the dice and keep rolling. So what would happen is I would have to overshoot my infinite by a very wide margin to be sure I didn't accidentally fuck myself. I'd lock the dice to see if it was lethal, I wouldn't have lethal, and then my run would end. It wasn't very fun. Bliptra is a nightmare mode. Is it Fangs? I think it might be Fangs. Fangs Defender is kind of juiced. Abacus is nice too, though. I probably should just take side movement. But Fang's Defender is really good. I will say. We can give +1 to Prodigy. See, sometimes the Slime is just gonna do nothing. And that's why he's here. That's what he's here to do. Sometimes nothing. Get the done rolling here. And I think you're aiming Slate. I feel like Slates are definitely up there for scariest enemy in this mode. 7 damage is already scary on hard, and it's never free here. It's always bad. He leaves, he's fine. Ladder? 3 of a kind. I could grab a 1 mana on Prodigy. I think 3 of a kind is gonna be better. Lustwater, Ace of Spades, Gnar. I kind of want to play Ballet Shoes 3 of a kind Scoundrel. It's kind of juiced if you hit it. In my opinion. Oh, and we can do this way to cover up the kill yourself side. I'm not going to roll down for it. I don't need it. It's just something to do. It's a bit of power to have. Even if it's nothing spectacular. I gotta kill these slimelets quick. They're gaining on me. Yeah, the problem is that sometimes Prodigy just stickies into a 1 mana revive, which is a waste. No defeated heroes. I need one of you to die so I can make 1 mana here. The ogre is catching up to me. I am starting to feel a little bit of fear for the future. This is not looking so good. I'm about to have to press a lot of restores. I can just sit here and restore forever, basically. I think that this is one of the reasons that Acolyte is very high in my estimation. Eek. And then 1 restore, and he's on 5. I am putting myself on the clock here. I have to kill him now. Can I always kill him? No, I actually think this is a terrible play. I think what you're supposed to do is just press 1 restore and then go like 1, 2, end turn. Because now I have a bit of a buffer where he's going to do 1. But I'm just going to keep building, I guess. This seems like a fool's errand, doesn't it? I feel a bit a fool. Like, I'm not really getting anywhere. Because I can restore twice on this turn. Yeah, now I can break the special HP without anyone dying. Especially with that vulnerable. Let me unlock 1 mana. Okay. And now he's on 4. And now we go for the kill. Uh-oh. We go for the kill? We go for the survive. We go for the survive. It's okay. And that's why I didn't want to leave him on 5 there with a bunch of characters on 1 HP, because I was then 1 turn away from defeat. This is a scary fight. Thank God it's Sarcophagus. And we can do Fairy Pact here. I am not opposed to Ballet Shoes, Fairy Pact, Prodigy. Blessed Ring Defender with a trio on it is cool. And no 1 HP for you, buddy. We're just sitting tight. I think I should give Fighter the +1. Alright, good turn 1. That's what I like. Nothing really good for rescuing here. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. This is not a great looking fight, actually. It's kind of hard to kill these gnolls. Oh, I should mention somewhere in this video, I should have said it at the start, but tonight I'll be doing another video on Lone Star. I had a lot of fun with that game, and the reception was fine. It wasn't like overwhelmingly positive, but that's okay. Not overwhelmingly positive, I just mean like video wasn't super, like, it didn't blast off in the analytics. You know what I mean? But the game's very fun, so I'm gonna play more of it. Need to roll these 2 guys. I'm under threat of death here. And I would like to not die. Do I die here? It's like a strong maybe is the issue. It's a potentially. But it's not like Scoundrel and Prodigy are that strong, so it's like if he summons here, I can lose this fight. If he doesn't summon, I should be fine. The problem is killing this gnoll, but the bones helps with that. I think we have to take this. If he does cleave, I might also die. Yeah, that's a little frightening. Rescue, rescue. It's like 1 shield here. Rescue. Rescue yourself? But banking 1 mana is a waste of my time. I would really like to kill those bones or the gnoll or something. I don't know. I guess maybe you're supposed to do it and then roll for a 3 vitality. Alright. It's like rescue, rescue, shield 3 on fighter. And then I have like 2 turns for my fighter to roll me 2 damage to kill the gnoll. I guess maybe I'll die here, but I would be shocked. There's the 2 damage. Okay, I mean, it has to be a spectacular defeat now. Yeah, that's a spectacular defeat. There you go. I rolled no 2 shield, so neither of these sides and neither of these sides, and then I died. Well, that's loot mode, baby. Gave myself the good, I gave myself a good angle. Fuck you, defender. I think I gave myself the best odds of winning that fight, and I just did not win that fight. That's the mode. Go again. Run it back. Not much to say. Maybe you save Prodigy there. Maybe you don't Fairy Pact Prodigy there, actually, is the only thought I can have. But, I don't know. I think the line was pretty solid. It looked viable to me. Anyway. And then my guy just missed. I worry, rather, that I did make some sort of major misplay and loot mode is encouraging me to just go, oh well, a lot of the time. That's my main concern. Archery training. I worry that I am getting too complacent and there was something major that I missed in that fight, but like, it's hard to say. I think that there was nothing I missed. I think that that's just how loot mode is, where sometimes your good setup is ruined by no fault of your own. I don't think I can go back and change the fact that but like you look all the way back and you go, maybe it's not right because I get stuck on the knoll. But my thought was the knoll was exerted, right? The knoll's exerted. He has nothing to do for 2 turns. So in those 2 turns, I just have to hit a 2 damage 1 time, or I have to hit 2 damage twice, or a 2 and a 1 and a 1, right? And with the way it worked out, it was a little different. But I don't know. Start damage was really bad last time, so I'd rather play Monster Left +1. That curse was very hard. A lot worse than I thought it would be. And that was 5 of 6, which is not that crazy. It's just 1 off a Scoundrel, 1 off a Meddler. But going down even a little bit of HP, I'm not a fan of anymore. Personally. I don't know. I think I have to leave the last run, and I have to mentally. I just have to say, yeah, it can happen, and then I have to move on. But it's hard to do, you know. I feel like there should be something else to be said for it. You can't kill this stupid ass boar. 5 damage and it's not even good enough, man. Roll again. And this isn't even good enough either. Does Meddler just die? Archery training immediately? Looks like it. Oh well. I think there's nothing to be done. But is there actually nothing to be done? I don't know, now I'm getting paranoid. Twin daggers, square wheel. Square wheel Meddler I'm not actually a big fan of. I think it makes Meddler a noticeable amount weaker. I like twin daggers, Scoundrel. Enough sticky is actually pretty much all fine here. I want to avoid training because it makes the monsters a bit stronger. Although training on the medium monsters would overwrite their +1, which is kind of cool. But this would have just been a 6 damage instead of a 5 damage. So while I would have overwritten, it would still not be good for me. That's fine. Just burst alpha. But yeah. We'll see. I mean, eventually I will finish this journey. I do not think that I will give up. I think eventually I will get the stars aligning, but the more that I play loot mode, the more that it feels like it's a little bit outside of your control. It does feel like sometimes you just get checkmated, but I can't tell if it's real. You know, that's the problem. Is it real? I don't know. Stasis is sometimes good. I think I'd rather random though. Golden thread? Pretty good. There's a lot of item combos for it. Can be strong. I should roll a little bit. 2 damage is good. I want to hit a 2 mana from Meddler here to kill the Shade. Nice. And then Ruffian lives. That's a leather vest diff. Hey, come on, man. Let it go. I could lock the stun, but I think it's not that good. I think I can find lethal here. Although, locking the stun is definitely the right choice, because there's just no chance that I take a death then. Yeah, fuck it. One at random. Clumsy hammer. Disappointing. I mean, I guess it's good in this fight, so... Why am I even saying disappointing? It crushes the snake's skull. Well, not anymore. The Clumsy Hammer Meddler anti-synergy I had no idea about. Wait, we're back. Hang on. I think we're back. I think we're back. 1 damage to Snake, and boom. And Clumsy Hammered. Is it best? I don't know. Could always go for the Slay on Slate instead. But what if I just got the insanest Clumsy Hammer value anyone's ever seen? Slimer Ogre? These are like the same fights, aren't they? I'm pretty sure I just fought the same fight 6 into the same fight 7. What's up with that? I think Ritual Dagger might actually be the line. I think 1 bone side doesn't bother me much. We're gonna leave this on Mystic for now. This is now, what it opens us up to is, oh, my whole team is dying, and you go Death Defy Mystic into full team revive. That's what it opens us up to. And that is okay. This fight's not very good at all. Monster Left +1, you're not supposed to roll your left side. What the hell? That's like the whole point of the curse. Can I kill Slimer Slimelet here? First burst. How about 1? I think I can. Hold on. 1 play burst. Big slam. Not very good though, is it? You can do it. Not very good though. It is an option. There's not really a stun in my future, is there? Oh no. It was the right call. My Clumsy Hammer. I'm gonna press gaze. Ready for this ogre to obliterate me? 1 cantrip into the ogre for me, please. Oh yeah, baby. I think I actually turn it around and now I obliterate him. First 5, 1, complain. Yeah, definitely complain. I think I'm 1 off. I roll. It's close. I roll. I think that'll do it. Nice. Clumsy Hammer diff. Oh, fuck. Slime Queen. Oh, no. Alright. I don't know if I've ever had Learn Invest work out for me in this mode. It's almost impossible to get it to do anything. Maybe I should play Harpoon. I'm gonna take Learn Invest. I would be surprised if I survived Slime Queen here today. That's 5 damage. This is not a such situation. This is not a setup where we get to sit down and just fight Slime Queen and try to stall out. This is, especially with this roll, this is explode her with your mind powers. For sure, it's an explode her with your brain. Blast there. That's not good. Because I have to skip the 2 mana. Oh, well that's not good either. My mind powers are already failing me. Think you press gaze and you let Mystic die? And then Meddler does better next turn? Can't let Meddler die. I'm going to need that, I think. Although my mana just got a little worse. I don't know. I fucking hate Slime Queen, man. Worst boss to fight here. But I can't let myself give in to despair. We gotta fight through the pain. Because sometimes we can win. I need to invest, but I can't. I need to save Meddler to fix the bone issue. Oh my. Alright. I don't know, maybe Scoundrel hits me another 1-all here. It's vulnerable. Is this Meddler character? What the hell? This shit is not very good. I gotta roll. We gotta do better than this. Okay, that is a little better. Kill you. Kill you. No. Kill you. Oh man, I set the wrong bones up to die. Does this look winnable? No, not really. It seems extremely unwinnable, so I gotta roll again, I suppose. Okay, I think my scoundrel just went 1 damage vulnerable, 1 damage vulnerable, 1 damage vulnerable. A very bold play. I have 4 mana next turn. If I Death Defy Scoundrel, I'm guaranteed to lose. There's no real counterplay to that. You gotta find a way to get out of this without, like... You need to have a line, right? You have to identify a way through this fight that isn't just guaranteed death. Can I get out of this turn with 2 characters alive? Now can I conceive of a way that I win the fight from here? No. Well... The Slimer could do 2 damage cleave. My Scoundrel could clear up all of the bones, and my Wallop could do a 2 damage self-shield. And then I could just roll 2 damage self-shield over and over again. My Scoundrel could roll 1 damage cantrip on the top bones into 1 damage to all. And then my Meddler could roll a heal. I don't think this is winnable. So let's look again. The only way Meddler survives is through Death Defy. The only way Wallop survives is through Death Defy. Scoundrel lives if I burst defensively, or if I kill one of the 2 Slimers. Killing one of the Slimers is probably the right choice. Can I kill the bones and the Slimer? I could. We could be here instead. Does this look winnable? Maybe. If we're gonna play it like... How about something like this? And then I get 6 mana? And I get a full turn here? This might be my best choice, because I have a guaranteed kill on 1 Slimer with Invest. And if I roll well enough, I could maybe just get a second Invest off. Okay, I think this is our line. That is not the good first turn or first roll I want to see. Okay, Scoundrel. It is kind of funny to spend all of that time thinking just for Scoundrel to go XXX. It is kind of a good one. I am laughing. Haha. Well, I have 8 mana on the next turn. Alright, Scoundrel, I don't know, and I'm not gonna think. Let's see if you can pull off a miracle. And it's a 4th X. Wow. Wow. You know what's crazy? If this guy rolled a 2 damage, if he rolled the 2 cleave, this could have been a win. That's what's crazy about this. If this was a 2 cleave, I could burst here and then no, it's impossible. Okay. No, it's impossible. Dude, I spent like 7 minutes thinking about this fight just to watch my Scoundrel roll 4 X's in a row. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think what it comes down to in loot mode, and I've been feeling this more and more, I feel like if you fight Slime Queen in the 8th fight, you sometimes, often, just die. Slime Queen is so hard to kill. So incredibly hard to kill. Actually insane. I think having my Meddler die in the last fight was a shame, but also the last fight was hard, so it's not like I made a major error. It's just, you know, I start with Wallop, sometimes characters die. The only thing you can really think about in this fight, and maybe I missed something, maybe there was something in this fight where I missed a way to save the Mystic, but I think ultimately you might just have to save Mystic and then play for the full team revive off of Ritual Dagger. I think that would have been the line, but I don't know, man. This mode is making me worry that I'm just giving up too fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to worry that with loot mode, I just lose and then I go, well, there was nothing I could have done. That's loot mode. Then maybe there was something I could have done, because you gotta play for the very small percentages to get to a victory. But also I've lost like 4 runs in a row now on this shit ass mode, so I don't know. Is it me? Maybe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.